You, Allison, were in your mid-30s and you were already on blood pressure medication.
Yeah.
You mentioned to me when you started that your family has a history of cardiovascular issues. So with that said, what point did you realize that this wasn't just about looking good for you? This wasn't just about looking a certain way, and that instead your actual health was at stake?
Yeah, so I just remember going to doctors and just telling her, I'm having these headaches. Sometimes when I wake up, I hear blood rushing in my ears. I was like, I don't know what this is. And she basically said, you have high blood pressure, which was definitely a punch in the gut because I never really wanted to be that person who was on meds for the rest of their life. Because I'm sure not just me, but I'm sure people have other family members who, they have a whole roster of just medicines they have to take. And I didn't want that for myself.
Mhm.
And then also I remember calling my mom and telling her afterwards, and she's like, what? She's like, the same thing happened to me, but, I love my mother, but I don't want the same thing for my life. I don't want to be on medication forever. So that was a wake-up call. Then also after I got on them, the side effects, one of them honestly made me I love grandmas, but they made me have granny ankles. And I was like, I am too young to have these type of ankles. So that was another wake up call just from aesthetics. But then, during doctor's appointment, learning more about high blood pressure and what it does to your body and why it's called a silent killer.
Yes.
I was like, I want to live life active. I want to, be adventurous. And this is something that I can control. There's habits I can put in place to get my blood pressure back to healthy levels again. So, just a threat, I think, of the life that I want to live being taken away from me was enough for me to decide I need to do something.